today we want to talk to you about headache. We want to show you a little bit of a massage for headache, because most people don't know that you can really prevent headache, but also when somebody has a headache, you can really cure headache with massage. And yeah, I'm an example of that. I had 7 concussions, 4 whiplashes. I was all the time with headache, and since I discovered Taiyoko massage, the massage that Manel will show you today, I don't have pain anymore. I have to knock on wood, but it's really amazing. So what are you going to show?
Well, we're going to show acupressure in areas involved into this process, of tensions that cause headaches. So we want to massage the area of the spine, beside both sides. Then we massage the cervicals, both sides of cervicals, then the line of the scalp. And then we will massage here the line of the standing trapezius from the corner of the neck and shoulder. Very easy to be done, and then just follow step by step this easy thing that everybody can do.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's try.
Okay. So look, here we have, I think here we can watch. So look, here, the back. We can sit in our knees, just not too close of the customer, so we have some space. We have one hand to support on the shoulder, and then we can work on the opposite shoulder. So if I support with this hand on the shoulder, I will get in here with my other hand, and I want to do the line, I want to do some pressure, some acupressure. So we want to use the fingers to support on the back, and the ball of the thumb will press just one finger beside vertebra. So we can start on the level of the low back, and then we will go all the way up the line beside vertebra until this line of the shoulder, until this point beside C7. So we can have one hand supporting on the shoulder, and then with 10% finger support, 90% the ball of the thumb press in, and then under the pressure we can do a circle to stretch this area of aponeurosis of latissimus dorsi and aponeurosis of trapezius. So we can start on this level of the center of the lower back, and then we press, and then we do a circle, and 1 centimeter a little bit above we can do the next pressure, and the rhythm not too fast, and then we go all the way up doing a kind of thumb kneading, and this is by doing pressure, and then under the pressure we will do a circle to improve this stretching on this aponeurosis tissue. So we go all the way up to the level of beside C7, and then we go again down. So we go up and down, fingers to support, always 10%, and the thumb press and do a circle under the pressure to release tensions on between vertebrae, to release tensions on intervertebral disc. So we first do one side, and when I finish one side, I can do the other side. And now I want to work on the area of the neck. So I want to go into, so the area of pressure is on behind SCM, so we never press on sternocleidomastoideo. We want to give the pressure actually one finger out of the cervical. So if you have this finger is on the cervical level, I will give pressure one finger out. So one finger out of the center, we're going to give pressure very near of the cervical, and the pressure we will do in towards the cervical. And we're going to use this technique, we call it ice picking. So we interlock fingers, and then we will use the ball of the thumb, not the tip but the ball, and then we will give pressure in towards the cervical. So I will place myself just here behind, and then starting beside C7 you press in, and then you stay medium to hard pressure for 5 to 10 seconds. Then you go up to the middle of the neck, and then you press in, and you stay under the pressure 5 to 10 seconds, medium to hard pressure. Then you go here to the corner between neck and scalp beside C1, and then you give pressure in, and then we go back to the middle, we press in, and we maintain the pressure, medium to hard pressure, and then you go beside C7, you press in, And then once we are here in the starting point, we go again up. So we go to the middle, we press in. Here important is to press according to physical condition of the customer and to maintain the pressure for several seconds, and then we go to this corner between neck and scalp beside C1 and we press in. So now when we here up, what I want to do now is to use my thumb and my fingers to support on the head. My thumb will be below the scalp, the bone of the scalp, and I want to use this bone to push up. I want to stretch the aponeurosis tissue of the muscle trapezius that's attached to this bone of the scalp. So I want to start here in the center, and I want to follow on 3 locations on the left and 3 locations on the right. So first I will stretch by pushing the scalp bone up from the center, then I will go 1/3 all the way to the middle, 1/3 all the way to behind the ear, pushing the scalp bone up, and then after I will do the other side the same. So first I place my thumb, one hand can be on the front of the customer head, the head of the customer is totally straight, my fingers to support, and then with the thumb just here below the scalp, I want to push up the head. I want to stretch the neck by using the support of the thumb to push up the scalp. Then I move a little bit to the left and I push a little bit, 5 seconds up. Then I move a little bit more to the last part of the left. Then I go back to the middle, I push up using fingers to support on the head, one hand on the front, and then the thumb ball. Press to stretch the head up, and then I do the other side. So I go to the middle, then I go to the last, then back to the middle. So we stretching this aponeurosis of trapezius by pushing up the head of the customer from the thumb just beside the bone of the scalp, here in the line of the neck. So after this, this is one of the best therapeutic points for headache. They teach in the best schools in Thailand. Now we want to go down with the ice picking. So we want to go from C1 all the way down, then we will go all the way up, and then we will go all the way down again. So we want to do, as we know, that besides cervical tension, besides cervical, is the major reason to a person have a headache. No? So we want to place the head down again, and then we do ice picking from C1 to C7, up to C1 again, and back to C7. So again, I will show like this. Maybe you can see my finger interlock, my thumb press in, 5 seconds, then I go to the middle of the neck, I press in, then I go back beside C1, press in with this form of ice picking, then I go back to the middle, press in, then I go up to C1, press in. The pressure in this level of the neck we should always do again behind SCM. We never press the level of this muscle because it's there where the artery and some ganglions of the lymphatic system pass through, and we don't want to damage this tissue. And then we go all the way down. So we go all the way down, up, and then down to end in here, in this level of beside C7. Now another area to work with headache, and the last will be the area of the standing trapezius. So we can use the ball of the thumbs, fingers to support in the back 10%, and then we will give pressure down, 2 shoulders at the same time, starting on beside, so in the corner between neck and shoulder, the point number 1. Point number 2 is 1 finger beside, and point number 3, another finger beside, and then 3 fingers from beside the shoulder bone. We never press near the shoulder bone. The pressure should be 4 fingers above the collarbone, so we never give pressure near this bone. So it should be the pressure very in the center of the descending trapezius muscle. So I go up, I will place my thumb on corner between neck and shoulder, fingers to support, and then I give pressure down, medium to hard pressure for 5 to 10 seconds. Then I go to point number 2, I press down, release, then I go to point number 3, press down, release, then back to 2, and then back to 1. And of course, everything that I teach you in every step, in every location, we can repeat always 3 to 5 times. Normally 1 time is to warming up, and then we can repeat this line of the back 3 to 5 times, then we can do the line of the neck, then we can do the scalp, and then we can do these points in here 3 to 5 times. So it's
Nice.
easy to be remembered and effective. This is what we're looking always for, no? When we learn therapy massage.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
I love this kind of massage, and now I don't have any headache luckily anymore, so I don't feel the real benefit. But I remember that when I had many years ago all these headaches, and I was 1 year in bed with headache constantly, and I got this kind of massage. Wow, it feels like when you get the massage around the trapezius muscle, the neck.
Tensions on trapezius
Yeah.
is the reason of the 80% of the headache on people.
Yeah.
So all about is to work on the trapezius muscle, aponeurosis, that attach this muscle to the vertebrae, and then to the cervicals, and then to the scalp, and then to beside the scapula. And
Yeah. So when I felt that, I felt like all my blood went back to my head, all the oxygen went back, and I could think again. My head was first within clouds, and then it opened.
release on tension will be affect on this way that cells, muscle cells, get oxygen, nutrients, no? Because we know that acupressure massage is the best way to change this condition on this interstitial fluid. So
Yes.
actually that's the result of the massage, to have a better oxygenation on the muscles, and then better blood flow on tissue, and then of course less tensions that cause headache.
Well, try it for yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
So let us know how it is for you, and I hope you will be headache free,
Yeah.
because it's really nice if you don't have a headache.
Sawadee
Sawadee
krap.
krap.